Digital journalism, the name really should be film and TV class because that's really our main focus in the class. But it's where we learn how to edit videos, we learn how to get proper audio, we learn how to get proper lighting, and we learn how to do this for short films in the first year and then longer feature films like a half-hour to an hour length in the second year. We also learn how to do some TV broadcasting the second year and maybe a little bit towards the end of the first year. And we also do like live broadcasting or like a live sporting event or a live speaker and that kind of stuff.
I actually had the opportunity to take this class when I was in high school, but it wasn't called digital journalism, it was just called journalism, which incorporated the TV, interviewing, and also some short films and some minor production type things. I think it's a great opportunity for kids to take this class because they can get a chance to be as creative as they can and experience a different trade that they've never experienced before. A lot of kids are not able to afford to go to college and pay money or a trade school to pay money to experience these things. So they should come in, take this class, and learn about some of the technology they're using. A lot of the kids are using smartphones, or they're using handheld cameras, or they're using different things to be able to capture moments in life. So if they can take these instruments as cameras or some of the sound recorders or even the laptops and create some kind of production or a short film or a YouTube page, this will definitely benefit them in the long run. And of course, it allows them to be able to make some money on the side.
I think students should take the class because this is my first year taking the class, and this is the first year of us having the class at Maryvale. But I believe that students should take the class because it shows you an insight on how to use technology. Before I have a computer at home, but I never used it because the fact that I didn't know how to work it correctly. And it teaches you how to work a camera, and not only cameras, you learn the background of stuff. Like, yeah, you see movies and stuff on TV or whatever, like a new movie comes out, but have you ever sat back and wondered like how the stuff is shot and how much equipment is used during the movie? So honestly, I feel like that's why students should take the class, and I feel like a student should leave the class having a sense of ability to use the technology needed to make a film.
Some of the main skills that we're focusing on is really how to set up the cameras, how to use different style of cameras. Like this is a basic more model, and then we have a more expensive model where it's a little bit more challenging to use. How to set up some proper lighting, so we have different lights. How to set proper white balance on the scene. How to record audio with voiceovers. How to record proper audio with body pack mics, which we're doing right now to get this audio. How to record that on the camera as well as a standalone device. So, and then we also learn the behind the scenes of more of how to just edit the video and how to use all of this, how to do some color correction, how to do put different clips in the different places and not use it just in one go. Like you can only use this clip and whatever you record after that. So there's a lot of different skills that we're producing that again can be used in Hollywood, it can be used on your own to do YouTube, it can be used to do pretty much anything with video, and not just video, with photography too.
As we mentioned before, we're trying to put kids in position to have not necessarily mastery of every single camera or every single editing software program, but at least a level of proficiency so they can be able to go out and obtain a entry-level position, whether it be at a news station, movie company, or just be a freelance videographer, cinematographer, or editor. It's not that you have to go into and work into a certain career just to be able to push a record button or edit some software. You can actually become a freelance videographer or cinematographer on your own.
I think my favorite thing that was taught so far, because we only have about, I'm gonna say 4 months left of school and left of this semester, but I wanna say my favorite thing that was taught to me in this class was how to edit.
Honestly, my favorite thing that I really like or taught in this class is editing. I mean, man, editing is everything. You know how to edit, you know how to work the computer, you know how to make your videos look better.
I mean, it was a long process of dealing with a website named Linda, and then they have this lady, Ashley Kennedy, who actually teaches you how to work Adobe Premiere Pro and actually learn how to cut and edit videos on a laptop with one app.
But one thing that you should learn, which I learned this a while back from one of, I would say, my mentors that's within the industry, is that the more you know about acting, and you can relate to the actors that are in front of the camera, the better you can direct them. To take this class, again, this is not a deterrent from it. However, to be 100% honest, you will at some times have to be in front of the camera, again, just to be familiar with that role. Hey, it's a period of time, it's a moment in time, it's a time for exposure, a time for you to be able to understand, a time for you to grow. We'll gladly meet you there and say, hey, you made it.